Hey y'all, it's Amanda. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk about the books I hope to read in January. So I'm filming this video on December the 15th because we need to get ahead. Okay? So I sat you guys up here for a little natural light. Ignore the background. Y'all, my bed ain't really formally made. The shelves are in disarray. I know we got some random stuff sitting here. What is that? Dove soap from my... Oh, it should be in the bathroom, but I get that like delivered every month from Amazon. Honey, stuff's always sitting where it don't need to be in my house, but I'll get it cleaned up. Anyway, I want to start this video off with just saying thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all the new subscribers in the year of 2025. I'm so excited. We are 3 years in the making on YouTube, and we will be doing a 3-year celebration, me and the hubs, in February. So stay tuned for that, but this is the first video you're seeing in 2025 from me, and I'm so looking forward to all of the great books to be read, the challenges going on here in the community. We will talk about some of the books I plan to read for the challenges this month. I normally don't talk about those in TBRs, but I'm prepared today, so why not? Just so you can kind of get a head start and be reminded of some of the challenges that are going on in the community this year that I'm actually participating in. I talked a little bit about some of them when I did my reading journal, but I have kind of firmed that up a little bit more. So I'm looking forward to just participating in what I can, and looking forward to the community that continues to grow in 2025, and just to read all the good books and make the videos and continue to form these great relationships here on the channel. So yeah, so let's go ahead and start into what I hope to get done in this month of January. I will say these are really piles of possibilities. I contemplated not doing TBR videos anymore this year because it did feel a little stressful, but just again, my favorite words are take me with a grain of salt, honey, because I don't even know what's going to happen with the TBRs every month, but some are buddy reads. Those are more guaranteed usually, and same thing goes for book club reads, or you know, reading challenges are subjective. Just I try to fit the prompts usually where I can, but yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it. So first and foremost, y'all ready for this? Are you ready for this? I don't even know if you are. Look what's back on the TBR. Persuasion by Jane Austen. So this is actually the book club read at Tammy the Protagonist Pub's book club. I will link her Discord down below if you want to join us. Same thing for her channel. Please go check out her channel. It will be linked in the description as always. Me and her stay reading books, and we always are chit-chatting, and she's just such a wonderful person. I have loved getting to know her this last couple of years. So she has some really fun videos, lots of sass, honesty. She's very transparent, and so I'm really looking forward to reading this again. Well, trying to read this again. I got halfway through it, I want to say. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, and I ended up soft DNF. Okay, this was a soft DNF because I just wasn't in the mood for it. I was really struggling, and now that this is a buddy read, well, a book club read for her book club, I'm really looking forward to it. I think that having that discussion with others is really going to be helpful for me to be motivated to finish this. I wasn't in the headspace for it at the time. Jane Austen is an author that I have really loved, Pride and Prejudice and Northanger Abbey, her 2 books there, and I want to continue to read her books. So this is actually a really small copy that I got from, I want to say Amazon. If I can find it, I'll link it down below, but there's all these fun little covers. This is not really like the perfect mass market size to read. I do have another version somewhere where I originally started it and was like underlining and things like that, so I will try to find that copy somewhere. I looked for it before this video, but hey, we're here. I wasn't able to get that, so yeah. Just for the video, here's this copy. So yeah, really looking forward to this. Again, all the things are going to be linked down below on this, and we'll see how I get on with that. And also, I will say, we'll save that for the reading challenges part. This will fulfill a reading challenge prompt that I actually didn't plan on participating in because I don't read a lot of classics, but you'll see. At least maybe I can participate at least a couple of months, right? Now, next on the list is one that's a possibility for sure if I can get the audio, and that is Sustaining Faith by Laurel, Logan, and Janette. I did really enjoy the first one. It's called Yielding Hope. It was one of my 24 and 2024 books, and so this actually is giving all things winter, and I think it's on my winter TBR, so that's the reason I grabbed it. So looking forward to seeing how this one continues on with our sisters here. This was so beautifully done in the first book with these sisters, lots of good Christian faith. I will link my review down below for the first book, but I highly recommend this series. It's wonderful. It definitely was one that just brought me to tears several times. Lots of talks about foster kids and just helping others. It was wonderful. So looking forward to this one. All right, next, my list. I need my list, honey. Come on. Gotta have that list. Okay. Now, next on the list is going to be Pearl in the Sand by Tessa Afshar. And the reason this is on my TBR is because the Revive Book Club pick for January is this book. And I'm really excited. This is the one I voted for on their poll on Instagram, and I'm really excited about this one. I participated some in that book club in the last year, and there's other times I didn't always finish the book, but looking forward to definitely finishing this one and all the good things there. So, and a lot of times I miss the live shows. I'm just so bad about like trying to make live shows and discussions, but they always have a live show where they chit chat about the book, and so this one is one that I'm really excited to get into because we all know that Tessa Afshar is the queen of biblical fiction, okay? So this one is actually about, of course, as you can kind of tell with the red cord, you already know we are in Joshua, honey, and it's about Rahab, okay? Yes, Jericho, yes, I need this. So I may even reread Joshua in the time that in January because we actually have, there is Whitney, I will talk about that later. Again, Amanda, come on, getting ahead of myself. But Whitney's reading journey is doing like a Bible challenge in the month of January. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but maybe I don't remember what her prompts were, but again, it's just going to encourage me to read more in my Bible in January too. So yeah, that's what I love about biblical fiction is I always want to go back to the Word of God, and I'm really excited about this book. So yeah. All right. Next, I have a buddy read with Tammy, you already knew, and that is Shadows of the White City by Jocelyn Green. I am so pumped about this book because Veiled in Smoke we actually read last January, and so we got January again, and this cover is matching my shirt, honey. Boy, we got the yellow around. So yeah, this is book 2 in the Windy City Saga, and I loved book 1. I will leave my review down below for it. Veiled in Smoke. It is about 2 sisters. Again, we have a theme of sisters in this TBR, don't we? And you saw just so much of their bonds and a little bit of their romance going on, and this one is actually following Sylvie's story more so I'm dying to dive back into this series, and I hope I can finish it this year. So yeah. Then we have got Stranded by Dani Pettrey. This is book 3 in the Alaskan Courage series. So looking forward to this. Darcy engages story. Let's go. This is a series I really want to try to finish this year. I actually haven't even made that video yet, but actually I don't think I did. I don't think I was going to because I talked about maybe series I was going to read. Was that right? I don't remember. We'll see. I need to go back and look. If I haven't done one, I will try to do that, I guess. But actually, no, I want to do the series I'm in the middle of video. That's it. Anyway, whatever. This is a series I want to try to get to and finish in the 2025, in the year of 2025. Okay. I love this series. The first book is Submerged, and I've really enjoyed this. A Christian romantic suspense series. Highly recommend y'all check this out. Book 1 and 2 were really great, and so just gotta know what happens with their story, okay? That's also on my winter TBR. Next, your girl did not get to Across the Ages in November, so we're here for January. I actually meant to read this with several lovely ladies in our little chat that we have, a timeless read with some of my friends, and I didn't get to it. So some of them have finished it, some have not. So I will try to finish this in January. So I got the audiobook in the Audible sale for $3. So audio is already on deck. Okay, I have to have it. I actually started, it's funny because I read chapter 1 in a vlog and I never got past it because I just kept getting busy and I really wanted to dedicate time to this book. But we had like a little, look at this. A Pikachu Halloween card. You know, Blake loves Pokemon. So does little man. That's my bookmark. And it's still in here. So this is book 4 in the Timeless series. If you're unfamiliar with this series, it's time travel, Christian, historical romance. It's one of my favorite series of all time. Book 5 actually comes out this year. And if you didn't know, Gabrielle has actually, I think I will have talked about it in my most anticipated releases. Did I? No, I didn't. Oh my goodness, because I already filmed it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I didn't talk about it. But what am I saying? Gabrielle Meyer, she has another series that she's starting in 2025 too. So really excited about that. I think it comes out, is it early spring? Is it April, March, April, February? I don't know when it was. I'll put the cover on the screen, or is the cover even out? I don't know. I'll put her post on the screen. How about that? Whatever I can find, it's out. And I'm looking forward to that too at some point. But this series, book 5 and 6 and 7, they are coming out from what I understand. So just loving everything going on here. She actually has a timeless discussion group on Facebook that a lot of people that I know from BookTube are in the group. So I will leave a link down below for that if y'all want to go like get on that group. But there's a lot of great chit chat going on there. And I would be very leery about when you join it to make sure you don't see anything in your feed. Like maybe hide the follow or whatever, how you do that to get it so you don't see it in your feed, because you could be spoiled if you've not read all the books. So yeah, highly looking forward to this. Pirates, 1920s. We got 1727 and 1927, and this is the first book really from what I said when I read the vlog, for a vlog, the first chapter, where like our main character doesn't have a parent to know about the time travel stuff and how it works. So I'm really interested to see how this goes. So, all right. Next, we've got an ARC copy that I have to honestly read and review from Tyndale that I had committed to months and months ago, okay, before I said I was taking a step back on ARCs. This is one of the ones that I committed to, and I actually am really excited about it. This one doesn't come out until February or March. I want to say February, but I want to go ahead and try to read it, or at least start it in January. We'll see where I get on with things. It just depends on if I have time to physically read a lot. But As Sure as the Sea by Jamie Ogle. This is St. Nicholas's story, I want to say. Yeah, St. Nicholas. So she writes really breathtaking books from what I understand. And so I need to know, because everyone talked about, what was the one she wrote? Of Love and Treason. It finally came to me. It's not on here because this is an art copy that it's not final. So it didn't have like her other book on here. Of Love and Treason. It finally came to me. And I still haven't read that one, but I've heard it's really just wonderful as well. So this cover is giving everything I need to. I know I'm a little far away from the camera, so I wanted to show you guys that, but yeah, hopefully I can get to this one as well. We will see. And then The Warsaw Sisters by Amanda Barrett. This is one that I have to read with my friend Lauren. Me and her, we're going to read this. Me and her too, we stay reading books as well. And I am so excited to dive into this. I want to say that this would fulfill a prompt in something, but I can't remember what it was either way. But this is a Christian historical fiction, and I've never read Amanda Barrett's books, so we'll see how this goes. This looks like this is 1939. Two sisters. We have got a theme of sisters, you guys. So yeah, it's got a quote on the back here from Sarah Sundin. It says heart-wrenching and powerful, and a story not to be forgotten by Jocelyn Green's on the back too. I need to know so bad. So I'm looking forward to this and seeing kind of what happens. I will link all these books down below. I'm not really like telling you guys what they're about too much, but you know, obviously two sisters, the title, Amanda, hello. You know what? It just came to me. I had an airhead moment. I had to look at the synopsis to know it was sisters. Duh, the title says The Warsaw Sisters. I can't make this up, you guys. Just ignore me at this point. We got women walking away. Remember that reel that was like a woman walking away? You always could tell it's a historical when there's a woman walking away. Okay, so, and you got planes and stuff. So it's obviously World War II time period, but yeah. Move on, Amanda. Oh my goodness. Okay, and the last book on this list is Ruthless, Vows. This is book 2 after Ruthless. Not Ruthless, I'm saying. This is Ruthless. This is book 2 after Divine Rivals, okay? I'm so looking forward to this. I meant to read this in November or December 1. November, I think. With Lindsey and Theresa. Brain. Okay, we all decided, honey, we was not in the headspace for it. We was busy. And so we were going to try to read it in January. I haven't even talked to him about it again since then, but we talked about it being in January. So if this doesn't happen in January, it'll be February. But at some point, I'm going to get this done, you guys. Okay, I promise. So this is a secular young adult, I think. story or whatever. It's kind of like fantasy, but the first one was really good. I gave it like a 4 star, so looking forward to this one as well. Obviously, I'm looking forward to all of these. I said that how many times? There is another book I want to mention because Tammy is doing, let's go ahead and move into the reading challenges for the month. I hope I can kind of start this at minimum, It's very short, but I told you I want to read more on my Kindle, and so we have got Tammy doing a Catholic fiction reading challenge for this year, and I want to try to read more Catholic fiction. Specifically, she had a really great video just talking about Catholic fiction anyway, and a great blog post. I'll leave some of those links down below if you want to check that out, but I want to try to participate in that at some point throughout the year and just generally read more Catholic fiction books. And so because there's some really great books out there that she has told me about. And so this one's called Come Back to Me by Carolyn Astfalk. I'm probably not saying her name right, but it's Astfalk. Editing Amanda here. Actually, let me just say, I didn't realize that this book is book 2 in the series by this author, and until I went to go get, look at the links. So the first book is actually called Stay With Me. I will put the cover on the screen and link the book down below. So I will probably try to read that one instead of Come Back to Me, but Come Back to Me is like a novella that's after Stay With Me from what Tammy said, so I had to ask her if I could read it, but she's like, yeah, it'd probably be better if you read the first one. So yeah, I don't have the synopsis right in front of me, but I actually probably could pull it up here, couldn't I? Huh. Well, let's go ahead and look. Y'all want to? Why not? Me sitting down to edit this video, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, we're back. Ignore the Cookie Monster Elmo in the back. Little man. It was a finalist in the 2016 Ian Book Awards, so that's cool. With her sister Abby's encouragement, Rebecca has moved out of their overbearing father's home. With a chance encounter with Chris, ends with an invitation. Ooh. Rebecca says yes. The authentic way Chris lives his life attracts Rebecca and garners her affection. Chris loves Rebecca and her innocence, but he's confounded by the emotional scars she bears from her parents and an attempted assault. Her father's disdain for Chris's faith and career only make matters worse. With the counsel of their friend, Father John, can Rebecca and Chris overcome every obstacle and bridge the deepening gulf between them and her dad? Okay, so sorry if you couldn't see me while I was reading that, but we're editing this, and this is a vlog style clip. So yeah, looking forward to this one. I'm going to actually exchange these on it's on Kindle Unlimited. So I actually had downloaded book 2 instead of book 1. So yeah, I'll leave a clip in here of me talking about book 2, but yeah, I need to read book 1 first. So back to the video. And it's only, what I want to say, it was like it's like a novella, 180 pages or something like that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. It's one of my Kindle books I want to try to prioritize. I will also at some point try to get back into In Pieces. That is also a Catholic fiction book I started, but I haven't been in like a historical mood necessarily. There's a lot of historical on this list, so I'm hoping that I can actually get into these, and then maybe that will spark me to want to get back to In Pieces in February. That's kind of my goal, and that would be another one that I could read. At least, I don't even remember her prompts right off, but I want to say at least that'll be me trying to read some Catholic fiction for her reading challenge. Now, the other reading challenges we have, you guys, for that we're talking about here. Okay, first, let's talk about the one I mentioned for the classics. I have a whole notebook here that I've like made some notes in. But like I said, we've got a classics reading challenge from Anne at In Search of Wonder. She has an entire reading challenge for the entire year. Now, I'm not a classics girly, right? But every now and then I will pick one up. So at least I'll read one, and I could say I did participate some if I read Persuasion. But she has, I think the January prompt was a physical TBR book, and Persuasion will fulfill that prompt. Also, we have got Whitney at Whitney's Reading Journey is doing a Give Me Jesus reading challenge about reading the Bible. I think hers was that you would read the Bible only in that month instead of other fiction books. She's trying to encourage that, which I love that. And so for me, I'm going to try to just incorporate more Bible reading than I usually do in the month of January, and just really focus on the Lord this next month. So looking forward to that. I will leave her video down below on that as well. I know that at the filming of this video, the announcement is not out, but I know my girl Oceana and Holly are going to be doing the Read in the New Year challenge, and I already asked her. I said, girl, are you doing this? Because I'm looking forward to it. And she said, yes, they will. So You will be seeing me try to use some of these books for the Read in the New Year reading challenge. I'm so excited. If their videos are out as the time this comes out, they'll be linked down below. But Oceana from Oceana Gotta Read 'Em All and Holly from Love a Day with Holly, every year in January, they do a Read in the New Year reading challenge. And I have really enjoyed participating. It's like a week long usually. And I'm just really excited to use that as like motivation to read, whatever it may be, to fulfill the prompts that they have. So don't know the prompts just yet, but looking forward to seeing what they came out with, okay? And then we've got Epistolary January is happening as well. That has Miriam and Cheryl, Jane, or Janette, and Kelly. So I will leave Anne's video and Miriam's, or Anne or Miriam's one's video, somebody's video down below. I can't remember. I think Anne was the one who created it. So I'll leave Anne's video down below. But I don't know that any of these are going to be epistolary. I mean, would this be? Is Ruthless Vows have any letters? Probably not, actually. Or maybe do they? Yeah, they do. So, Ruthless Vows would probably count for something in that, but I don't plan to read a lot of epistolary novels in the month of January, but I just wanted to mention that read-along reading challenge just because a lot of you all would probably enjoy doing that. The Scamar series would be perfect for that. Lots of letters and stuff back and forth. There's plenty of letters out there that are in epistolary format, but I don't really think I have anything on my TBR. I do have a couple other books that I've not really mentioned in this video that could possibly be possibilities I could choose from if I'm not in the mood for any of these, but this is just for the sake of the video, me chit-chatting about what's on my mind. Sorry, I got interrupted. Simba, he was really wanting in. So, okay, we have got Katie's, instead of her Read Around the World challenge, which is what I had thought when I did my reading journal, because I didn't know yet what it was going to, if they were all going to redo their reading challenges that are participated in 2024. Hers is actually going to be the Princess Readathon for the year, and so her prompt is red on the cover. And I mean, did I have anything red on the cover? I actually don't even know. Actually, yeah, that would work. Pearl in the Sand would work for that, or Sustaining Faith. And you know what's funny? I've never seen the Princess Bride movie, so now that like makes me want to watch that, her video, but I will link her video down below as well for that. And Oceana, she has her Christian Reading Romance reading challenge this year, so her, again, a link down below, but I think I already shared it in my community tab, so y'all probably already know about it. But her prompt, new release, and so for me, that is going to be Across the Ages, because this came out just 2 months ago. So yeah, that's going to fulfill that prompt. And then Alma, she has a 1910s prompt for January. Hers is like, I think, a Through the Decades reading challenge. I shared it in my community tab as well, but I thought, you know what, let's add that in too. So I'm not like trying to overwhelm myself. What I do, like I told y'all before with reading challenges, I just kind of try to fulfill the prompts the best way I can. If not, it's fine. Like what I'm already planning on reading. So, hey buddy, y'all see Simba. We love to see it. Look at him, little buddy. He's so sweet, he's purring. 1910s. So I need to go back and see. So Across the Ages doesn't have that. What year? This is 39. Shadows of the White City was, does it say? I'm trying to see. Alma, I'm gonna try, honey. Let's see. Can we get there? Can we get there? Oh, we got 1880. We got 1880. Maybe book 3 will count for something like that. I don't know if she had any 1800s or not. Okay, this is modern day. Sustaining Faith. When was it? Okay, I'm trying, sis. If not, I may have to skip. I don't remember what time period this one was in, but I don't think it was 1910s. Uh-oh, sis. oh, this is AD 310. What about Persuasion? When is it? Was it like the 1800s probably? Yeah. I will try. I don't think I got anything, Alma, but I'll try. We'll see, honey. Okay, if not, it's fine. I might have to, like, sneak that in somewhere. We might have to find something, sis. Okay, now, Chantel, for her Read Your Bookshelf Challenge, her prompts, I love her prompts. They are, any way you can interpret it, and beauty. So, that could be, I guess, I'm assuming a cover you think is beautiful, maybe a Beauty and the Beast retelling, something that has the word beauty in it. You know, your girl don't have no covers or titles that say anything about beauty in it, but really any of these would probably fit because they are gorgeous covers, okay? I mean, I would have to say Pearl in the Sand because that's just my favorite cover, this anniversary edition. So, or Timeless would probably fit, because it's beautiful. And I mean, the makeup and everything, it really shows a lot of, this might be better because it's got a lot of like the makeup and the 20s, you know, all of that stuff, the lipstick and everything for beauty. So Simba's really wanting some love. Oh my goodness. You guys, look at him. He's like a little baby. He's a little baby, you guys. Uh-oh. As he proceeds to bite me. And Janette at Jane Reads, her reading challenge is to start a series. Now, girl, I didn't have nothing in this. It's for Christian fiction. I don't have anything that starts a series, okay? So I'm going to switch it out, I guess, unless I pick something else up for a booktuber rec. I love that she does that where you can like swap a prompt out if it doesn't fit for you in the month. And that is booktuber rec. So for any, I mean, really, Pearl in the Sand would work. A lot of people have told me about this series. So the When Hope Calls series. And the Warsaw Sisters is definitely a booktuber rec. All right, now we're going to talk about my reading challenge for the year, the Southern Comfort Reading Challenge. If you are not familiar with what's going on there, we are doing a year-long Southern Comfort Reading Challenge. I will leave my announcement video down below. I didn't want to talk about mine until the very end after I talked about all my friends' challenges and everything. And if you were doing a reading challenge and I didn't mention it or anything, please do not be offended if I didn't participate for any reason in something. I'm trying to best I can. There were so many reading challenges for the year. I just can't keep up, honestly. I've really tried to mention what I plan to participate in if it's something that I typically would read. But even just like Anne's, I don't read a lot of classics, but I know that's going to be really great for a lot of people. There's just a lot of challenges in our community. And again, please, I'm sorry if I didn't mention yours. Oh my goodness. Sam, he's crazy. So this video is like 30 minutes, you guys. So anyway, my prompt, back to what I was saying, the prompt for January for my reading challenge is, what are you doing, Sam? Is Southern Homecomings. And it's so funny because in the video I said Southern Homegoings. No, it's Southern Homecomings. And it's where a character goes home. I have no idea what's going to fulfill this prompt, so I will be doing a recommendation video for the prompts, and that one is definitely one I want to do a video for because that can be kind of hard, but interpret it the best way you can. Like, to me, Across the Ages is probably one because the character is going to go home somewhere, right? We're going to fulfill the prompts, stretch the prompts the best way you can. As sure as the sea, honey, she looked like she's trying to get home. She on a boat. I mean, stranded. They are stranded on a ship, looks like. They gonna be trying to get home. So we gonna fulfill the prompts the best way we know, okay? I'm just here to tell you. I'm not here to police the board. You do what you can. It's no big deal. But yeah, so any of those probably will fit. It's just, you know. And again, it doesn't have to be Christian fiction or anything like that for my reading challenges, whatever books you want to read. Hopefully the graphics and everything were working out for everybody. I never heard if you might have any issues, but if you do, let me know. I was a little concerned that people would not find the bingo boards and stuff just because I put them in folders. So when you click on the Google links, there are folders. You'll see the PDF for the black and white, and then you'll see like 2 folders. And the color graphics are actually in the in the folders. One's for Instagram, one's for stories. So because Instagram, if you're familiar with that, as I know not everybody has Instagram, but it's more of a square post for each prompt, and then the stories are more like rectangle, like that. So yeah, anyway, I think we've talked long enough for a TBR video, what? But I haven't filmed anything in a while, and I wanted to kind of chit chat about some of the reading challenges. Again, I'm so excited about everybody's challenges for the year. I'm trying my best to participate in what I can. I feel like there's a lot. So, you know, again, don't feel like you have to participate in mine at all. I'm not going to be offended. There's just a lot to keep up with. And reading should never be competitive. Like, you know, don't feel like you have to read anything just for my challenge, okay? I just want to be very clear about that. Do what you can, honey, okay? But thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you'll be reading in January. Simba, come on, get down, son. He over here trying to climb. I can't even end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you're going to be reading at the end or during January. And if you've read any of these books, if you recommend reading them, let me know. All the friends I've mentioned in the video are going to be linked. The books are going to be linked. The shopping links, all that good stuff. Everything's in the description I mentioned as usual. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.